Hi guys, today I'll show you how to cook perfect Japanese rice at home with just a simple pot. Don't worry if you don't get it right at first. Just keep trying and enjoy the process. I'm a chef with 18 years of experience running my own restaurant here in Hiroshima. I want to share my secrets with you, teaching you how to cook real Japanese food, using ingredients that are easy to find wherever you live. Rice is a staple food all over the world, and it's mainly divided into three varieties: Indica, Japonica, and Javanica. Indica rice is the most widely produced variety globally. It has long, slender grains and tends to be light and fluffy, making it perfect for dishes like curry, fried rice, and pilaf. Then there's Javanica rice. It's a rarer variety that sits somewhere in between Indica and Japonica in terms of texture. It's mostly grown in tropical regions like Indonesia, and it's known for its large, bold grains. Finally, the Japonica rice we're using today. It's known for its shorter, rounder grains and that perfect sticky texture when cooked. It's the soul of Japanese cuisine, and believe me, it's the best choice for cooking in a pot. Let's get started. First, let's measure out 300 grams of rice. This will make enough for about 2 to 3 servings. Next, let's rinse the rice under running water. Of course, no soap needed. Just gently swish and mix it like this to wash away the excess starch. Now be careful when you drain the water. Don't let the rice grains escape. Just tilt the bowl like this and pour it out slowly. And we just repeat this one more time. Wash and rinse again. Treat it gently to get rid of that final starch. Finally, add water and let it soak. The soaking time depends on the season, about 30 minutes in the summer and up to an hour in the winter, as the water is colder and takes longer to absorb. You might wonder why we need to wait. Soaking allows the water to penetrate to the very core of each grain. This ensures that the rice cooks evenly, resulting in a perfectly fluffy and tender texture from the inside out. All right, the time is up. Now, let's drain the rice using a strainer. We want to remove all the excess water before we start cooking. Don't waste a single grain. Every single one is precious. Now let's start cooking. Carefully add the rice into the pot. Oh, and don't worry, you don't need a traditional Japanese pot like this one. Any pot with a tight-fitting lid that you already have at home will work perfectly. Now add 450 milliliters of water. Now place the lid on the pot firmly. This is crucial. We need to lock in the steam to cook the rice perfectly. Then place it over medium heat. Wait until you hear the bubbling sound inside, or see some bubbles coming out from under the lid. That's your sign that it's boiling. Once it starts boiling, keep it on medium heat for 2 minutes. After those 2 minutes, turn the heat down slightly for 3 minutes. Then switch to the lowest heat and cook for another 5 to 7 minutes. In total, it should take about 10 to 12 minutes. Now the final step. Turn off the heat, but don't open the lid yet. Let the rice rest for 10 minutes. This steaming process is essential for the moisture to settle, ensuring every grain becomes perfectly fluffy. In Japan, there is an old saying, even if your baby is crying, don't take the lid off. It sounds quite strict, doesn't it? But don't worry, it's not literal. This is a traditional lesson about the art of cooking rice. It means that once you start the final steaming process, you must keep the lid closed until it's finished, no matter how tempting it is to peek. This steaming time is when the rice absorbs the remaining moisture and settles the texture. It's the secret to achieving that perfectly fluffy, slightly sticky quality that makes Japanese rice so special. So, be patient. Just like a calm parent, let the rice rest, and you will be rewarded with the best result. Now let me share something from my own experience. When I was traveling abroad, I remember cooking in a shared kitchen. I was chatting with a fellow traveler next to me while we were both preparing our meals. Then, all of a sudden, he poured his rice directly into a pot of boiling water. I couldn't believe my eyes. Just at that moment, my rice was perfectly cooked. So I took the lid off to show him, and this time it was his turn to be shocked. He said, "What is that?" Then, when I started making rice balls, he was even more shocked. He said, "How can you make rice balls with that rice? Mine is always so loose and crumbly, it's impossible." So once you learn how to cook rice in a pot, you'll be able to make rice balls, Japanese curry, and so many other delicious Japanese dishes. You'll open up a whole new world of home cooking. If you have any questions, need help, or have a dish you'd love me to make, please leave a comment. I can't wait to hear from you. Thanks for watching. You won't want to miss the next one. So stay tuned. Have a great day.